Hi, my name is Nena Stefanovsky and welcome to another episode of Around the Cup in 90 Days. Today, in the first half, we will be discussing the rules of the World Cup, including new FIFA rules to be brought to life at the start of Qatar 2022. In the second half, we'll present a short story about the conception of the World Cup. The first of the big rule changes at World Cups will be the introduction of 5 substitutions. Sure, this is not new to football as it has been implemented in domestic leagues, but Qatar 2022 will be the first World Cup where the rule exists. Like in domestic leagues, the 5 changes have to be made in 3 windows, with the addition that teams get an extra substitution if the match goes to extra time. This will obviously allow more players to feature, but will give an advantage to national teams with deep squads. Another new rule to be introduced is semi-automated offside technology. This is seen as the upgrade to VAR, which was introduced at the 2018 World Cup. Essentially, this technology involves 12 cameras fitted under the roofs of stadiums, tracking 29 different parts of each player's body. Arsene Wenger claims this will work much like goal technology, with referees being alerted through their watches, and will cut down the average of 70 seconds it takes to make an offside call to about 20 seconds. Amongst other rule changes, the most notable will be the introduction of female referees. This will be the first World Cup at which this happens, having seen female assistant referees in some domestic leagues in the past years. Stephanie Frappart of France, Salima Mukansanga of Rwanda, and Yoshimi Yamashita of Japan are already confirmed, and there are likely to be much more. There were attempts by FIFA to organize an international football tournament dating as far back as 1906, particularly because football was only contested on an amateur level in the Olympic Summer Games. In 1914, FIFA decided to accredit the Olympic tournament as the World Football Championship for amateurs. The 1920 Summer Olympics were thus the first intercontinental football competition. Belgium won that year, with Uruguay taking gold in both 1924 and 28. As it was already known that football would not form part of the Olympic program at the 1932 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles, FIFA, with Jules Rimet as the president, decided to preemptively stage its own inaugural tournament in 1930. The tournament consisted of 13 invited teams and took place in Uruguay. The distance to be traveled meant many European teams were not particularly interested in attending. However, Jules Rimet managed to convince Belgium, Romania, Yugoslavia, Hungary, and France to join with 2 months to go. The first goal was scored by Lucien Laurent of France, and the tournament was capped with Uruguay winning the inaugural World Cup in front of 93,000 fans in Montevideo, Uruguay. Just to emphasize how much the World Cup has grown, the 2018 World Cup will be the first time that all 211 member nations entered qualifications. Hi, welcome to our Extra Time Trivia. If you know the answer to the following question, go ahead and type it into the comment section below and stay tuned for the answer. Thank you for watching another episode of Around the Cup in 90 Days, and stay tuned for daily updates on everything to do with the World Cup. Please like, share, and subscribe if you like what we do, and I hope we see you again tomorrow.